All right, I'm gonna go through this OpTic's Skyline. I know they played good this map and like they beat Vancouver, but there's always still things to go through. People wanted me to go through it, even though they won, so that's what I'm gonna do. There's always things to find because even though this is like a 3-0, some I pointed out is that this map right here is Vancouver's auto veto. They played it. They've been banning it basically their whole entire time. Even when Neptune first came in, they were banning it. They just started playing it last stage and started getting better at it. But against a team like OpTic should beat them on it because OpTic has far superior reps on the map. We could even like go through like the stats real quick actually, like before we just get into it. Even show you guys. So I'll go through Vancouver and you can just see how many times they actually fucking vetoed this map. Hardpoint veto 20 times. Skyline, how many times they pick it? They picked it 13. Okay, whatever. And I think like the picks also count for like I'm not sure if it counts for something else too. I don't think that's just like their pick. I think it counts for something else because I don't think they picked it 13 times. But 13 times and it's compared to OpTic real quick. OpTic picked this 16 and vetoed. Interesting. It's interesting. All right. So like some I want to point off. I'm not giving away any trades secrets because if you watch VOD, it's pretty common knowledge. But this is pretty much OpTic's Breakoff whenever they have P2. It's like Dashy, Skies, double AR on piano side, and usually Shotzi sprints up like the white steps and dolphin dives on the hill. Literally does that almost every time. Kind of like how he switched it up this time. Instead, he runs through P2 and he dolphin dives out here. The only reason I know is because I watched like the first like 2 minutes and then I just said I'm just gonna like record this all in one. I'm not even gonna fucking cut it or anything. I'm just gonna like take you through the VOD as I go through it. So I'll be finding stuff as it goes on. But this is pretty much their thing. They do Skies, Dashy, and then Hook always plays Kitchen. That's the role AG used to play. So Hook replaces AG, takes the role. Shots usually flies on the hill, but probably figured a little bit of like respect towards Vancouver. They're actually playing this a lot more tame than they usually would, like showing a lot more respect than just flying on the hill. Hook usually flies in a kitchen. This time he's playing a safe angle on like the fireplace, watching Shotzi's crossfire because Shotzi's about to do great movement. By the way, I had to commend him for that. He does a side dolphin dive over like this ledge that's behind the wall, drops down the gym, and like that's the crossfire that Hook has. Like the gym, like he doesn't peek this one because he could die before Shotzi has help. I think his goal is to make sure at least like Shotzi stays alive, because they need that person on the hill. So like he does the great dolphin dive, shits on Neptune even though like they throw a stun, and that's when Hook actually like advances. He gets that kill, but he literally gets a trade. And then here's the part I wanted. Here's the part I want to talk about because I watched the first 2 minutes. After Hook gets this kill bottom bed, he should be the guy on the hill. I don't think Dashy should be having to leave his power position with an AR to hop on the hill because you're gonna see how it fucks up the whole flow. Like, and these are like small, minute things that OpTic needs to work on. It doesn't matter if they won this map. It could go a completely different way against a completely different team. But you're gonna see how this fucks up the flow. Realistically, Dashy should just stay up here the whole time. If anything, he should be waiting for him like to get on the hill, who could continue doing that. But Shotzi should be taking the hill. Dashy shouldn't have to hop off at all. And you're gonna see how this plays out. So like he should not move. Like he should actually not move. I understand his initiative, but Shotzi's like right off spawn. Like he should be playing for like these guys right here. He should not be having to move. This guy could come on the hill. These guys are seeing blank time, so they're gonna just like hop right up. They're just gonna assume no one's there, but there's gonna be a guy holding an iron, and then you have a guy down low, and then Skies off spawn blocks the back, and then they just continue to spawn back there, and you basically hold the time and control P2 side. But yeah, you're gonna see how fucks it up right here. Like, so Hook goes down, and now Dashy goes on the hill, which leaves top AC angle from like the white steps wide open, so Neptune just literally spawns, climbs up, and just flies right down. Like right now, actually this should be a free kill right here. Neptune just hopped up like no fuck in the world. Like that should be a free kill. Nashi should be getting fucking tagged right now. And like there should be a person on the hill, because even if he tags Nasty's gonna be one shot, and then he flies right down in a Hook or Shotzi on the hill. And then Skies off spawn. I mean, Skies went that way. Where was Skies going, bro? I didn't see that. Okay, so he just spawned there like the pickup kitchen. But either way, by the time the shit went down, I mean, he's pretty close to like just go right by piano and literally pick that shit right back up. So, I mean, and I actually don't think like Sky should be getting like super aggro on that. But I mean, like, we'll see how it plays out. Like, he gets a crossfire kill on 04. But thankfully, number 2's an idiot and he fucking doesn't try to push through. I've had this issue with like challengers and everyone. They must know something I don't, but I've never understood when you get the guy ISO'd in kitchen, why you don't just sprint right through and then like play for those kills or go by, because immediately if they see you cross, takes attention away, allows these guys to push up, as opposed to going this way, then they just know everyone's here. Like, this is like free space right here. I've seen it like literally over like 50 to 100 times. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you get the one guy kitchen. The one guy kitchen means like you're free to go, and they're gonna spawn there. I mean, obviously with an SMG, that AR angle with like the gate twist barrel, probably not gonna be good, but something to take into account. Because now look what number 2 does. Let's see what he does. And it's Abuza with the AR too. So it's actually even like, okay, it's actually even worse. Like, Abuza had the AR, so he literally could have slid and fucking taken a wide angle and started flipping spawns. But instead, he just goes just to camp in bottom gym, and he literally gets a kill. It doesn't even matter because he ends up fucking dying anyway. Like, they could have had complete fucking control of this off of that kill they got on Skies. If you get one guy on kitchen on P1, you kind of got to assume that's like the only guy going through, you know? How did number 4 finesse his way by? Look at him, bro. Oh my god, bro. That's why Neptune's so good. Like, he gets tagged one shot the second that guy goes around the corner. Like, he already knows this guy got tagged. Like, probably gonna fucking take a wall behind cover. Just takes that even though he's one shot and pushes up. That is just like elite level thought product. Like, you won't even see it from ranked players, but then fucking there goes shots on the trades anyway, so it don't matter. But that's like good help from him. They're doing a great job just locking down the patio side. I honestly actually think I mean, obviously every team has like their own way and it really doesn't matter, but I prefer, honestly, because I've talked about this because I've done so many Skyline videos, holy fuck. Like, you could either push up this side and they spawn down here, or you push up this side and they spawn down here. Me personally, I'd much rather be pushing up P1 and have them spawning over here, because it's so much easier to deal with them going through kitchen as opposed to them like constantly going underground or fucking piano. Like, they have like the glass they could just throw nades through, you know. I'd much rather have them spawning over there, having to go up fucking top cobble, if anything, if they actually want to go down the hallway, like, fuck, take the extra time. But I mean, teach their own, but that's still like a fucking spawn you don't want on P2. Like, having to climb up top AC or go through bottom bed, like, that's still a hell spawn. But jeez, yeah, now they're gonna get back spawns. That's a little bit too premature for the aggression, though. That's a little bit too premature. Like, they probably could have locked down all that time, but like that's just like the way Optic plays. Like I love the aggression, but I would love like the aggression and like you still secure the time, like all the time. Like you should be literally at 63, like nothing less. Like with the way the map position is, Vancouver's probably gonna hit it one more time and just go like, yeah, fuck this. Like we just want P3. Like I think number 7 was like trying to backtrack, like after Dashy died. Like I don't think Dashy should be dying here. I mean, granted, I mean he's helping Shotzi and everything, but Hook like tries like to backtrack too. He's like sprinting back. He's literally sprinting back for help. He read number 2 too, but we got another kill. But yeah, like you go from 33 to like, dude, like if you look at the time right here, like look at the map position. Like you're telling me with 30 seconds left, you're at 33, you end the hill with 43 points. That's kind of disappointing. You got to do a better job of just securing the whole time, because like you never know who you're gonna play. Like a lot of these comebacks are very possible, very very possible. But I mean, it came at like, but like they basically did it with like a price. Like the price paid in their favor. I'm sorry, I just yawn all the time. The price came in their favor because like they got all of P3 control as opposed to having to secure the 30 and then fight out. But I mean, you still would have been at 66. Still would have been at 63 anyway. But like sometimes that's how hard one is. Sometimes you just have to like sacrifice time to start like thinking ahead. But then if you don't get like, I think like my main hard point rule is if you're not gonna get this one thing, you better get the other. Like if you don't want to stay disciplined and hold the P2 time, then you better get like those fucking P3 rotos. Like you can't not do neither. Like you need to do at least one. And then them spawning at fireplace is like a hell spawn, dude. Lead us to hell spawn. And now like the game actually gave him a little bit of grace, spawned them all piano. Like I like how Optic has this shit locked down. Like this is what I like to see, because as long as you're in bed, like you're not gonna flip. As long as you're in bed, they're gonna keep spawning back there. So I like this coverage of like controlling the bottom, controlling the top. Actually, is he up top? I can't even see. Yeah, he is. And then if they come from the fireplace side, pretty easy to lock down, pretty easy to pick up. Yeah, there goes number 6 again, a little bit too aggro. Happens all the time. Like, I think, I mean, this could be a little bit hindsight. Like, you basically killed everyone here, so 8 literally could only look that way. Like, that's the only way you could look. Like, they just got everybody in mid. Like, the second you see shooting at someone, maybe help them out, but that's like a nitpicky picky. But they're still getting the trades. So like to like the person that asked, like, have you ever in a team hold the P4 spawns all at P3? Like, this is your example right here. Actually, I mean, I guess not, because they just flipped the last second. Whoops. He loves hiding behind the couches, hey? He loves going pro behind couches. That's like his fucking favorite thing. Like, there was like 15 seconds here. Like, I think like 7 and 5 probably could have just like got away with just staying. They didn't have to play for shit. Actually, I mean, like, they are pretty much staying, but Hook doesn't need a run in for like he was just like thinking they're all going to be caught on a pinch. He probably should have played it a little bit safe, maybe. Because, look, they all just spawned right there, bro. You at least want to secure the back, so at least, like, those 2 guys You'd be better off playing a fucking 2v2 and just rely on me at fucking parallels, to be honest. So now you leave Skies here all by himself. We're just like spawned on him back grass, man. That sucks. Yeah, be patient, Hook. Wait, nice. That was a great play from Hook. Like, great timing underground right there. He's like looking. Sees he has a gap. Sprints right in. Like, sprints right across the bathtub, too. Fucking Abuza was not even like expecting shit. Take a look at fucking Dashy playing the ratty angle down there. They all fucking all start with a Hook though. And the whole time, like, Shotzi's clearing like the corners, Skies is like in the closet, hard aiming the back the whole time. Those are the angles you have to fucking take as an AR. Like, just for people like trying to get better playing as a team right here. This is like a small minute example, but like stuff like this that like goes a long way, like depending on like if you're an AR or an SMG. Like, shots you clear in the close angles, he's just like focus on the one long angle. That way he could do all this without having to worry about all of that. So he's just watching that as he's clearing it. He clears the left, he still has eyes on like the wrap around here, and then they get traded out and he literally gets the kill there. So, like, I was actually kind of confused. I mean, they don't really know where they are, so I'm gonna let that one slide. But the one place they can't be is fucking kitchen, because, like, this guy, like, just... I mean, I can only imagine, like, the comms aren't, like, that specific. But he probably heard kitchen, and he's like, oh, shit, there might be a guy going through, but... There's like just like too much time like not being fucking had, and it drives me crazy. Like, Optic was actually, I mean, they were at 43 points at the end of P2, which means between P3 and P4, which they pretty much, I mean, they had control P3, and then they like broke P4 relatively early. They only got 30 seconds between two hills. So, like, say for that what you will. Let me turn up the volume a bit. Who trying so hard to get those? Like, if I was Hook, I would have just like ran up top and like looked through like the AC window. Like, I don't know why he's playing for that. You should have been playing for the top, because everyone that goes through the bottom bed is like fucked. Like, they're actually all fucked. You'd be better off actually taking the top. Good angle from Shotzi. There's Hook trying to dolphin dive on the hill. I don't get like how. Actually, I guess it's pretty early. Like, right now, I don't think Gadashi should move at all. Or he does move. They're trying to like sneak on the hill, like just so they could like actually like bait Vancouver, like they get on it. So they're trying to just hurry up and like get it, because the second you're on it and you're like behind cover, like then the other team has to like really actually like try to look for you. But yeah, this hardpoint's not that great. Not that great from both teams. So now we've been through a P2, a P3. No. P2 ended. So a P3, a P4, and a P1. Optic got 34 points so far in 2.5 hills. And this hill's going to end. They got 30 points between 3 hills. Not sufficient enough. On that P4 after they broke, they literally should have like secured spawns and just fucking turtled that shit. Like, hold on, let me even like just go back real quick, because like they had the original break right here. It's not this one, it was this one. Like, so when Hook flies in, gets the guy in the bathtub, and then Dashy's having a fight back here. There's like no way, even like from this scenario, even though like 2 guys are coming, I mean, granted, like they kind of just like scammed, but like after this, like I don't think they should be scamming this time. Unfortunately, he just like looked the wrong way, and that kind of like costed. But and then even on like the P3, I'm sorry, I gotta go through this because it's like, because like now that I'm actually thinking about it, I'm like, how do they not maximize like the time? I've seen Ultra like get some crazy time. I think this comes down to just fucking people doing too much. That's what I think it comes down to. Yeah, like I watched Hydra play this hill, dude. I actually watched Hydra play this hill, and he's literally one of the most slippery, like fucking aggressive, always moving players. But like he knows how to like sit down when he has to sit down, and like he's getting shot from mid because like the angles are bad. Like he shouldn't even be in that predicament anyway. Like here, like they should be able to get a significant amount of time from this position right here. So let's see how they lose this. Who's going to be the one doing too much? Oh, it's this one where like, yeah, so this is one we just talked about. Okay, I have to actually just go over real quick, because they were locking down mid too, like, and then like the scams over on this side, like this should be like 80, like for sure. Like honestly, you don't even gotta put the first guy. I just think like, dude, I'm actually convinced, like I swear I'm convinced that Shotzi has like ADHD, bro. I'm actually convinced, because there's like so many times I'm just like, dude, you have the AR right there, like fucking Dashy's right there. Like sometimes I just feel like when you're just soaking time and not doing anything, like I feel like that's boring to like people like Hook and Shotzi, like just to like soak time and everything's being locked down so you don't have to do anything. I think they're just so used to doing things like all the time. Like they're very fidgety players. Like they can't just sit down. And I can understand, like if you're ever playing like a fucking like ranked game, for example, and you're on P4 and you're soaking, like, and you're just sitting there, half an hour's gone by, your teammates are basically handling everything around you, you're just sitting here. After a while, like I swear you do like some scammy shit, because you're just like, this is kind of boring, bro. Like I'm just like soaking time. This is like a little bit too free, you know? But in these matches, especially when you need the wins against like a very good team, like you don't even need to be like doing anything, bro. Like you have the complete advantage with like the dining table and the close angle. That is crossfires galore right here. Like straight and to the side. So before this guy even crosses, he's tagged. The second he gets tagged, that's when you could push, because at least you know he's already going to be weak. You're not going to take much damage. And if another guy comes, your AR still has angles for that. Like, it would be pretty, like, as opposed to just, like, forcing an issue, and then this guy's not even looking because he's looking mid. Don't even know why he's looking mid. They got 2 kills mid. Don't got to look there. But, yeah. I actually just, like, really, like, put into perspective when I realized they, like, ended P3. They ended P2 with, like, 43 points, and then in like 3 hills they're still at 74. I'm like, not really that good, bro. So I'm like right here. Good nade from Shotzi. he's like right back there throwing it. Wait, did he throw it over the roof? I don't know. Oh, he like banked it off the wall, I think. He just flies on the hill. That like timing on whoever's at kitchen is actually so annoying. But they're securing the P2 spawns. Are they gonna read underground though? Probably not. It's like an awkward timing. Yeah, like Neptune was Neptune thought he had great fucking times there. I didn't realize they're all just gonna be in the back. So let's see what OpTic does here. I'm not really that focused on Vancouver. I'm more focused on what OpTic's doing. Okay, so he's underneath. Okay, now he comes on the hill. And Skies gets caught sprinting. He has his knife out. And then Neptune gets a good AR pick on Dash in the back. Can't fault him for that. So that's 2. And then Hook probably just gets fucking, like, you know, that's unfortunate sometimes when the guy's below you and you have to, like, hop over. Good, that's 2 down. Fly. Number 6 is literally sprinting through. Shits on that guy. That guy missed all of his shots. Skies has a feeling there's a guy back there. That's a great retake from OpTic, though. That guy that overshot in the patio is actually kind of insane, though. Yeah, look front door. If Shots did not get that kill, I probably actually would have criticized that, not gonna lie. That's a good example of aggression right there. Like, you basically got the last guy close up. But I'm thinking, nah, he gets 1. Can't really fault him for that. There's like part of me thinking that like 5 shouldn't be having to take an underground right here, but like probably would have to. I mean, he's all the way on the other side. Is he gonna have like I'm thinking like this could be some armchair quarterback maybe, but I'm thinking maybe because I don't know how this fucking plays out. I'm thinking Skies could be calling out, yo, this side's pretty fucking clear, you know, we'll wrap around and we could literally push to the front, but obviously you don't know if anyone's going to be, like, in the back, so that's the caveat on that one. But he's all by himself. And, like, now they're reading it. That's a good read from Abuza, I can't even lie. Like Abuza backtracked and saw him. That's why the other girl that's useless probably could have just went that way. To be honest. Because like Skies had like the position over at like P3 and like, he was not really seeing that much activity. So imagine if you had another person there to like get the kills mid. Since he had control, definitely would have fucking caught like Vancouver off guard. And then actually push through after that. They could have got the kills at P3. Who could have like pushed through bottom bed? Could have pushed through bottom bed or like literally pushed through the outside. Like definitely could have worked. And then like sometimes you could just be in a blender on this, but even this like. We gotta minimize the amount of solo chowing that we're doing, because it's like 2 people in a row just solo chowed. Like, Skies could have waited like a little bit longer for Dashy, etc., etc. And then Skies and Chauncey are Jim, so he's piano dies, he's Jim dies. Okay, noted. He just pieced them up, bro. Bro, he got super aggro. Like, is he up top or what? No, he's fucked down low. Yeah, look, he hopped out. He literally just hopped out of the window. But he got him on P1. And then just like shit on the guy. I can see his POV from that. Look. Helps out the window. Shits on. And then shits on Skies. This guy's probably like, what the fuck? Take a look at this formation right here. Look at this formation. Dude, I have to start giving like some of these things in the map like some numbers, bro. Like I should start calling it like a 2-1-2 or like I should call it a 1-2-1. Like the first number is like the guy who's like pushing out pinches, and then the second number is for the amount of people holding spawns, holding positions, and then like the third number could be the guy on the hill. Like, should I just start like inventing like formations like for soccer and like bring them into Call of Duty? So right now Seattle has a 1-2-1. It has a nice 1-2-1, whatever shape that is. Could say it's a rectangle, but it's fucking diagonal. I forgot like the name for that. Jeez. But anyways, yapping. I want to see how this actually turns out for Vancouver. So they want to like trap him in the back, but they're not blocking. But they're not blocking bed. That's the issue. Yeah, so that's how you know. That's how you know this team doesn't play like Skyline as often as you think. Or I mean, obviously, like you obviously know, but they're not as good at Skyline as you think. Like, yeah, they're like a top 3 hardpoint team in the game right now, but I think everyone, I feel like everyone at this point in the game, like we're half a year and should know, like, you have to block art in order to prevent that from happening. Like, your teammate may still spawn back here, but like you, my friend, costing. OpTic couldn't do anything on that hill. Everything mid. Yeah, they had a chance in like the P2 to P3 transition where who could help Skies out there, but it is what it is. But that's like the stuff I like talked about with OpTic before. Like they love doing too many solo. They love doing too many fucking solo plays. You gotta push that guy, bro. I know he has to watch like the front, but like, brother, look. So like, if he pops 2 and then he gets 3 and the last guy's there, bro, that should be an insta chow. You shouldn't be focused on the front anymore. He basically got like the 3, I think, or all 4, like whatever. Yeah, he basically got 3. Oh, never mind. I forgot I actually. He gets a kill, but probably could trade that a little bit faster. I'm sorry, I'm like a bit fucking faded. I'm a bit faded. And not actually, but I actually mean tired. And I'm not gonna go through the comms, but like, actually, I'm gonna go through the comms. I'm gonna go through the comms. They need a better job of controlling this back, because I swear it's like way too inconsistent. Got flooded from the top like instantly. He needed some fucking help. So like Shotzi spawns in fucking bed and just sprints and gets that guy. Okay, I'm gonna go to the listen end. There's not really much to break down. I'm gonna say this about Aches' like reply, because Aches talked about it. Talked about them having comms that were pretty lazy. I do agree with that. Like, comms actually do come down to the amount of like energy you have and like the amount of effort that you put into everything. Because I know games, for example, especially when you're playing bad too. Very easy just to not have good comms at all. Very easy to just like chill, coast, just play the game. But like the small talk, I feel like small talk should be something that's always there. And I actually have some drills in my mind for like when I do become a coach in the CDL. Bro, I got some drills for like the comms, like just to like give people a better understanding that you actually don't even have to have like full energy for like the comms to be good. Like, you don't have to be like up here all the time. All it is about small talk, constantly like engaging, like answering all the questions that need to be answered, make sure your team doesn't have to think much, because like you have something already, or you communicate some, so there's no surprises or anything. That's like a perfect ideal comms world. But I mean, I will agree. I mean, like Optic with their comms, like Hook is actually very good with communication, but there's like some games I'm like, bro, where is it? Like, he needs to be like on the Seattle Surge from last year. Like, he needs to be like on that wave where it's like he knew like the team he was on and he was trying to direct traffic a bunch more. I know it's kind of like it on this game a little bit, but not to like the full extent that he was doing before.
Long. Still got long.
Yeah, I'm one shot there. Probably still coming out of
long.
I'm on our streaks. I have your help at all. In the back. One shot of Buta.
And also take into account that Skies was muted during this listen in, so you can't even hear him. So that kind of like takes away. Because he should be like the most vocal person on the team. So not hearing the most vocal person on the team probably might affect if I do have anything to say. But on Aches' take on the comms, I'm not sure if I even talked about it, like, because I just like I thought I was recording, but the record button wasn't on, so I talked for like 10 minutes. Now I have to re-record it. Forgot what I recorded. Yeah, but I'll go through it after anyway if I don't. But yeah, but Aches' take on the comms, where he like said sometimes they're lazy. Sometimes they're lazy with the comms. I agree with that, because I know like players like Hook and Dashi are very capable, especially Hook. Like, if you take into account like MW3 with Seattle Surge, and he knew the personnel on his team was a lot newer. He had to be that person because of the years he put in. People would be looking to him to be that person, and how he was in the communication was great. I don't know why he can't consistently be that on Optic. I'm not sure if it comes down to how they're playing. But definitely some we should be seeing more from Hook. Definitely something we should be seeing more from Shotzi. He definitely has to evolve his play style. Like, I know he's like a very good, very, very mechanically skilled player, a very good player, but needs to add like the comms to like his game for sure. Because even Hydra's doing it now, like, people just realize in this game you have to evolve a lot more. And then Dashi being like a main AR, like, I think AR should be very vocal. There's a lot to watch. There's a lot to communicate, especially when you're not sprinting around as much and you basically have a wider picture of like what's going on. You have more time to think and breathe as an AR on the map. So you should be more vocal. When your ARs aren't vocal, it kind of like takes away a lot. And that's why everyone basically has to be vocal, because like subs need to be vocal because they're the ones getting most of the info, sprinting around, doing all this. Like, I'm pushing out this, I'm doing this, doing that. But by ARs also should be very communicative, because, there's a lot of iron holding. Hey, does a person have this over here? Like, they could do a lot more of the micromanaging because of like the role that they're in. Obviously, they're still moving on the map as well. But, yeah, But it really does come down to effort and laziness when it comes to comms. Like, I've been in games, especially when you're not doing good, and Optic was going through a slump where they weren't doing that good. When you're not doing good, it's like almost takes the energy out of you. Like, you don't even like feel like communicating, because like you just feel like shit's done. Like, yeah, like we'll just talk about this after. Like, no point in doing it here, you know, like that type of shit. Like, you just kind of get complacent and nonchalant when things aren't going as well, or when you have like a big lead, like, you know, like the comms could get away from you there too. But yeah, it is an effort thing. But at the highest level of Call of Duty, you should be able to maintain that level, and it's not even about energy. You don't got to be screaming all the time and all that shit. Like, just the casual small talk that answers all the questions on the map. Like, I have this, do you have this, could you pick up this, okay, there's like 3 seconds here, we need to do this and this, we're missing this guy. Like, there's so many small things, and I have a lot of drills in my head, or I mean, I have like a couple drills in my head of like communication drills that, like, when I get into like the CDL, I want to implement, like, just to like help get people small talk better. I literally just got a subscriber as I'm recording too. Probably because they're all seeing the OpTic's guys video. It's lately been happening a lot. But
I'm picking up right. Oh, it's something dead. Nice. I done right.
That's settled, 1 HP.
You're gonna get him.
That's settled, 1 HP.
What's up? Tell me the booze are done. Yo, make sure we block off spawn.
We should be good.
Yo, watch your around and block. One top cat right now, aping it. He's up.
Top dead. We'll get top short after that. Top short.
Let's shoot. I got him, stay down. I have a short. Stay down. Towards fucking ridge. On the right.
I'm blocking boys. I'm blocking boys.
Yeah, block.
Yeah, I'm blocking boys.
I'm ready to push up. Yo, alright, one guy.
okay, so like, I know this stuff doesn't matter, like, especially when they're winning. That's what everyone's gonna say. But like, this just goes back to like Optic doing too much on the map. Like, and this is a problem that they've been having in Hardpoint on Red Card, and I could still see there's like bad habits that are still there. There's still things they got to work on. This is a great win, not taking anything away from the win. This is a great win against a great team. You could say the team was going through like, you know, a downhill trend, like, you know, especially after the major, another deflating 4-0 loss. He just lost to Atlanta FaZe. He's got Nezzle by him, you know, it could be annoyed, you know. Like, the momentum, the mental, all that stuff could be down, you know. So great time for Optic to face them. But they did still beat a very good team. Who would have thought at the beginning of the season, by the way, that we'd be saying like Optic fucking beating Vancouver would be huge? I think we'd be saying it the other way around at the beginning of the year. Crazy how things change throughout a year of Call of Duty. But yeah, this goes back to maximizing time, because Optic, especially when it came to Red Card, had a hard time just hopping on the hill. You saw it on the P1 with like the subs. Need to give the ARs like more of a reason to be able to hold irons and actually get kills, put them in better positions. And you could say it doesn't matter because they already won, you know, like they already have a big lead, but that's not really like that big a lead. Like, that's a lead that could be broken off a P2, you know, and they could easily come back. But maximizing time, you basically get 4 dead here. You could continue to block for like 4 seconds and spawn them all here, and then like then you could push and not get caught sprinting. I just feel like in a scenario like this, when Vancouver knows they're down, they can't really afford to like take routes, you know. One guy might go underground, but the rest of them got to hit this, and you have everybody set up everywhere. You have everything covered. You got top covered, you got the stairs. This guy could help here, there, everywhere. Like, everywhere's covered. He's blocking the kitchen spawn, so they can't spawn there. So they're all going to be grouped up here. So one guy most likely is probably going to go underground, but the rest of them are going to be going through better top AC. Easy for the whole team. Pushing up early, you know, F's up the spawns a little bit. Half the team over here, half the team over here. But also, I don't really like the thing of like, you get 4 down, yes, take space, but like, what space realistically is there to take? Like, there's like some space you could take in bed for sure. If the spawn's being blocked, he's calling it out, block the spawn. But there's only so much progression to be made on a map like this. Like, sometimes on the map like this, you just gotta hold. Like, there's map position, of course. You don't want a turtle on this side. I'm not saying turtle on this side, but Hook just does a bit too much. Like, he does a good job, like, roaming, and then he gets the kill on P1. But then, like, right here, like, you got all 4 dead. Wait till they all spawn up. It's a 2.5 second delay. They're not gonna be watching the kill cam, that's for sure. Like, wait 3-4 seconds, wait for them to all spawn up, and then just go bottom bed, hold the pre-aim, and then just, like, know that they're all gonna be going around taking routes, you know. Don't get caught sprinting here, because you get caught sprinting here, and now it's like whole gap fucking like left open. Now everyone has to readjust off of that one person, as opposed to Shotzi being able to push up top, and then Hook just stays down low. They have the crossfires. They probably get another wave of kills, and they secure the whole time. But you're gonna see they don't secure the whole time, I don't think.
Alright, one is their top mid. They're top mid.
Like, I just always think it's like counterproductive to like do all the work to like get a 4 down and get the hill, which is what you want. You get the hill, you get the position and everything, and then you just throw it away, you know. And this map, you could say it was a good map from Optic, but you could see Vancouver is not that great at like, dude, they're not that great at this map as people think. And yeah, they got like a 250 to 98 against Ultra, but I think that was just Ultra like just being like fucking like fatigued at that point. I don't even know, but like, I don't think that was a normal Ultra Skyline hardpoint series, you know.
Top. Come nasty. Yeah, one more top short. One more top. Chow. I think maybe. Stay down. Watch right. We're good. Single bed. Stay down. Watch right. Chow.
I'm not even paying attention to the comms, but like, I just heard Dutch say like, we're good. There's nothing worth saying block, and then you just like sprint, you just die.
Alright, one guy's bottom bed. Running out single guy.
Alright, one is their top mid.
Situations like this, like, I know the airs are frying, but you're basically putting them in a shit position now, because you had 2 subs that had like full map control, and they just like pretty much trolled it. I don't know.
Top. Come nasty. Yeah, one more top short.
I would be fucking annoyed being an air with Hook and Shotzi on my team. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know they're both talented players, and I speak the world of Hook in this game. Not gonna lie, but I would be like annoyed a lot, bro. Like, we have like full setups, and then next thing I know, I'm literally getting hit in my back or like some shit like that. I'm like, bro, guys, like, can we just like hold a damn hill, bro? That's like the point of the fucking mode, man. Like, I know this is like a good hard point for them against Vancouver. Like, they beat them pretty handily, but I don't. If this is another map, bro, I don't even know.
We're good. Single bed. Watch right. Stay down. Watch right. We're good. Single bed.
Alright, listen, bottom flying.
An incredible stretch.
He's like, yo, like, we have to watch the right cost. We're good, buddy. He probably had like some confidence that like no one was literally gonna go there. Or he's just saying, oh yeah, like, I'm at like the white steps, I got it.
An incredible stretch there from Optic. Comms were a little weird because we weren't getting skies. Like, you kind of hear him through somebody else's mic, but it looked like he was being...
Yeah, but the game's pretty much over at this point. Like, Vancouver had a decent break at P2 like one time, but otherwise Optic pretty much held the whole time. But Optic's setup on P2 is like, it's a very breakable setup. I'm thinking like another team like fuck definitely could have broke them. Like, I remember watching Optic play with AG at the beginning of the year, and I felt like they had a better grasp on P2, to be honest. Like, they would actually like suffocate teams, because you had a very disciplined player in AG. I can't believe I'm actually saying that in the same sentence, by the way, but and now like 2 guys are like sprinting through like the front, and then this guy's like throwing shots. I'm pretty sure these guys are probably gonna get some kills because the two guys are distracted. Just sprint right through the front. Like, I was thinking like this would be like a scenario where like you take space, but they didn't have the people up to do it. And Eddie's going over to help the right side that doesn't even need help at the moment. Then Skies gets nasty in the corner. Yeah, pretty much over here. Hook basically has him on the hell spawn now. So now he's probably calming, blocking. So they can only spawn AC, which means they have to go across P1 or they have to hit like the top hallway. No. Oh man, that's not good, man. That's not good. They got mid covered. Blocking from bedroom. Love that. And then lead number 7 already on the hill. He needs some damn help. There you go. That's getting pretty much over. A 228 to like a 148 though, I don't know, bro. And like now that the game's over, now he's playing more discipline. You should play that way the whole time, bro. Yeah, but it's pretty much over from there. Yeah, but OpTic's still has like a lot of things to work on. I think it mostly comes down to like their SMGs. Like, hold on, let me make a note of this. I think it mostly comes down to like their SMGs. Because I think their SMGs put their ARs in a lot of predicaments. I think they changed because there's a basketball court behind there, I swear. Yeah, but I think the SMGs just put the ARs in like some predicaments, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they do a little bit too much. I know it's the game style like they fucking want to play, but there's got to be like some discipline. Like, how much time was on this shit? Like, a minute and 14 left on Skyline is kind of crazy to me. I actually gotta like go back on like another game and actually like see if that's like really bad, because I swear that's bad. There's a lot of blank time. Like, after like a rotation and a half, it was like 88 to like 73 or something. Like, it was like pretty close and like not enough points. But yeah, they definitely have a lot to still work on. I'm going to go through the S&D. I'm going to go through S&D for members only, and then also do like the control. I'll upload it same time as this hard point. So yeah, recording this Sunday night, uploading like Tuesday.